Shalom. All praises go to the Most High Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rawakwa. That's double honor unto the elder apostles and great millstone for the teachings of the scriptures, among other things. Shalom to the sincere Akim across the world. Now, yesterday, I think it was yesterday, yeah, some clown came on my channel and said, like, yeah, you ain't got a lot of followers, you got a lot of videos, but you're making hours of videos and not a lot of views and stuff like that. Well, he was boasting about smaller channels having more views than me. Meanwhile, I have more videos. So, well, I answered him a few things and a few funny things too. But yeah, so I thought about it and I think to myself, like, let me make a video real quick. Yeah, all right, this and I'm gonna show you what YouTube is capable of doing. Right now, this is that guy named Hassan Campbell. Is here very funny because he made a video and he said these numbers ain't adding up. The game is rigged. I already know that. But now here he had, as you can see here, 24,000 views, and he streamed it like 47 seconds ago. So he was just done streaming a 3-hour 26-minute 30-second video. And then at the end of the video, then he checked it out, and then he basically saw that no, it was 40,000 views. Just to show you that they're playing with his numbers, but they're playing with our numbers too. Because I have been saying that for years, but I don't care. Why? Because Matthew 22:14. Now here comes the part where I don't care, but I have to put it out there because Esau's doing a number on these people, man. And what number? The mental one. You see, he's a scientist. He's a mad scientist. He is a psychologist, a shrink. He knows minds. He does experiments because it is in the power of their hand. They practice it. They practice it because it is in the power of their hand. Micah 2:1. Woe to them that devise iniquity. They are the one that devise it, man. They plan it. Devise. Plan. They plan evilness. For example, they plan that, a boy can chop off his genitals when he's young, but he is not allowed to drink alcohol nor to drive. But he's allowed to take hormones in order for them to grow tits. They got crazy stuff like, and I forgot the name, it was HTR, something like that, HTR or HRT treatment. HRT, hormone replace treatment. Before and after boys. No, isn't it this? I think this is it. Yeah, HRT. I always say nonsense. I often say HTR, but it's HRT. As you can see here, you see this nose, turn into a whatever the hell. Right, and then it turns into this. You have this. What effect does HRT have? I always say HTR. Damn. It turns from a female facial structure into a boy. So you have it vice versa too. You can from a facial man into a facial type of girl. And it also grows back your hair. Yeah, I'm not kidding. I looked it up. Yeah, they do that. I saw it. So they can do these things. See, these Edomites can do these things. What? Yeah, they can do these things with HRT. Change their gender, never regretted it, right? Whatever. This is what they can do. I'm not kidding you. They can do this. They can do this, man. They can do this. And yeah, so what's this one here? Yeah, they can do this. It's the same broad chin. But after a while, it probably gonna get smaller. This looked like just a very ugly chick, right? Yes. But they can do these things. They devise iniquity, man. They plan it. They devise it. You know what I'm saying? Right, going on. And work evil upon their beds. That's some evil shit that I just showed you right there. Okay? the morning is light, they practice it. Why do they do that? Because it is in the power of their hand. They're able to do it, so they do it. They're the wicked. They're evil people. They do things like that. So they're on that side of the world because I don't care, because they can do these type of things and they're satanic. But what we focus on is Matthew 22:14. For many are called, but few are chosen. These elites are playing a number trick on these people, man. They all about followers. They all about views. They all about, yeah, you ain't got millions of subscribers, do stuff like that. But you picked the wrong guy to boast against with being a lover of self. What is it? First Timothy's? Second then. 2 Timothy 3:1. This know also. So the Lord was warning us already. Like you should get ready for this. Don't let people trick you. Like, hey man, I need to get my followers up and my views up. But Esau is a psychologist, man. He knows that having low numbers, for example, can demotivate you. Like, oh, people ain't watching my views, my videos anyway, so I could just take my time. It don't really matter. You don't know how many people are actually watching you, and it doesn't even matter if a lot of people are not watching you. The Lord said, "The laborers are few, but the work is plenty." Labor is plenty, but few, something like that. Matthew 9:37. Then said he unto his disciples, the harvest truly is plenteous. There's a lot of work to be done, but the laborers are few. Pray ye therefore that the Lord of harvest, that he will send forth laborers into this harvest. Yeah, finna go gather all the wheat into the barn, gather all the sheep into the barn, which are the people, and the wheat are the people too. Watch out for them tear babies, you know. Just gather them all together. In the book of Matthew 22, it says gather them all together, and in the end there shall be gnashing of teeth, because we just now throw a fist net. You know what I'm saying? We just trying to get we going out there talking to everybody possible, because we don't know who's a tear and a weed. Sometimes you don't know. The guy might be darker than you. He's an Edomite. His great granddaddy is an Edomite, man. President. This is Thomas Jefferson's children, okay, that he got with this so-called black female slave of his. Let me see, Thomas Jefferson's children. Thomas Jefferson's so-called black. Here, this guy. This guy is an Edomite, man. He's a tear baby. The fact that I know about him shows me, oh yeah, I know your forefather on your father's side. So I know that this is a tear baby. But they have others. They have there's a clip that shows all of them, their descendants and stuff like that. All of them. Yeah, this is a tear baby. This is not an Israelite, because this is an Edomite. So he's an Edomite. And don't say crazy stuff. Well, he could be. Just shut up. Those are Edomites, man. Anyway, right. So, yeah. But we gather them all together, and the Lord is the one that's going to separate them one from another. Separate the sheep from the goat, and separate the evil sheep, the 2/3, from the good sheep, the better sheep. Right. So many are called, but few are chosen. So it's not a number thing with us. You know what I'm saying? But I do know, and it is a thing of psychology, like your mind. It motivates you when you see like 1,000-something views. You be like, man, I gotta do another video because I can't let the people wait. You know, I need to feed the sheep. If you love me, feed my sheep. But if it shows that you got like 10 views and whatever, it might. It's a possibility. Even though you still keep on making videos, we still keep on making videos. It's still going to be there. And Esau knows this. But what we need to do is know this also, 2 Timothy 3 and 1, that in the last days perilous times shall come. So very dangerous times will come in the last days. Times of death very close, near to you, full of danger or risk. They have all these grievous laws set up in order to trap us, man. Anyway, for men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy. Aren't you seeing that right about now? Lovers of themselves. Aren't these so-called models? Because the word model means something that you want to model yourself after. These people are not models, man. They're not a model. You know who's a model? A real role model? The scriptures, the men of the scriptures, the women of the scriptures. Model. A thing used as an example to follow or imitate. Instagram models and stuff like that, you know? Or just catwalk models, or these rap models, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Those are the things that these elites know that the majority of the people want to emulate. I'm going to give you an example of a fact. So I type this on Google. Ranked news publishers on Instagram, press gates, whatever. So this is the press gate thing. Ranked news publishers on Instagram growth from 2021 to 2023. So yeah, of course I scrolled down. This is the website, but I scrolled down before I turn on the video thing. Right, okay. Let me open it a little bit. Right, I should too much. What? Why is this thing not showing the? What the hell, bro? Okay. So it should. No. I don't want the growth. I want the actual numbers. Right. Here it says here, biggest news brands on Instagram. And this is an article from what? Let me see. June 28, 2023. And I see here that you have, I just saw it. Page 1, 2, 3, but I don't need to go fix that up. I just want the highest numbers, okay? You can go to page 3 because it says the 50 biggest ones, okay? So other ones, let me see. Other ones have like, number 51 has like 266,000. And then you have others, 200,000 and stuff like that. But I'm going to go to page 1 because it starts at number 36. There's where 1 million followers starts. And this is Time and Sunday Times. Times and Sunday Times. These are all news anchors. Telegraph, Yahoo Finance, Mail Online, Sky News. News outlets, not anchors. Sorry, news outlets which have news anchors working for them. But let me focus on this one for a little bit. Now it says here BBC News has 25 million. 1 year ago it had 22 million, right? So it grew 3 million in 1 year. Okay, 2 years ago it had 18, whatever. Okay, cool. So check this out. This news outlet here has hundreds, if not thousands of people. You have the makeup guy, which fixes up the news anchors. Oh yeah, you have the news anchors. You have the cable guy that fixes the cables so that they don't trip over the cables behind the camera screen that we see. You have the director, you have the producer, you have the guy that has the teleprompter so that they can read. You have the news anchors that have to do so-called individual study in the field. Well, they used to be real journalists. Nowadays, they just read a script. That's all they do. You have the stylist, you have the clothing guy, you have this department, you have that department, you have the visual department, you have the editing guy and department, you have the script person, you have the script people, that write the scripts and stuff like that. You have all these people working together. You have just like at the end of the movie, you see hundreds of names, sometimes thousands, more than 1,000 at least. You see all these names credited, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, one news outlet has about thousands of people. So all put together, these are hundreds of thousands of people. Okay, hundreds of thousands of people. And one of those has only 25, I'm saying only because this is a lot. But compared to the things that I'm about to show you, has only 25 million current subscribers. This is a news outlet. This is the voice of Esau. This is how he talks to people. These are, yeah, his commercial profit. You can say commercial profits. Profit spelled with a F. Right. These are his profits. These are the ones. This is the voice of Esau. This is how he gets his news out there, right? So now you have like, what is this? The same thing? Yeah, yeah. I can get rid of this. Right. So now you have a female like, I don't even know this female. I just found her online, man. I just clicked in. I was actually clicking Ariana Grande, but then this one popped up. Then I said, oh yeah, let me use this one. So I saw she has 17 million followers. Like, and then I clicked on one of her photos, which is this one. You know, I saw 1 million. I was like, what the fuck? Just 1 million likes on one photo beats out all these news thing, you know, and news outlets, their followers. These are just likes. These are just likes, right? 1 million something likes. Do you know how powerful this thing is? This female over here, so-called model. She's not a goddamn model, but anyway. But the point is that you know how powerful she is. That's why these elites are trying to get these people behind them so that they can push their stuff. That's why you have a lot of sponsors working with them to be like, hey, if you do this, I'll give you a couple of million a week. How about that? I'll give you a couple of 100,000 a week. How about that? I'll give you a couple of thousand a week. I'll give you a couple of thousand a day. How about that? How about that? You know what I'm saying? I'll give you a couple of million a year. All you need to do is just promote me. Promote me. Pop, 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 pop. So this single individual person, of course you have so-called handlers and people that work for her, fixing her Instagram. Sometimes they do it themselves, you know. But I'm sure you cannot comment on all 1,026, 3,735, 2,028. You can't. It's too much. You're gonna be busy like a few days. If you just have to just respond to all three of these. So sometimes they have people that work for them and stuff like that. And she has only 1,704, 1,754 posts. And I'm sure that these news outlets have hundreds of thousands of posts. I don't know, I didn't look it up. But it's a news outlet. They're supposed to be continually, and they have rotations. They have different anchors, news anchors. They have different people working for them making content, content to use to push their agenda of, oh, we're going to talk about this because this is important. Oh, Kim Kardashian has new underwear. Yay! Stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So, or she just dyed her hair. And like, that's news. New hair dye. What was it? What was daily? Daily, something with daily? Here, Daily Mail. Kim Kardashian copies. Kim Kardashian debuts their divorce dye. Post-divorce dye. What? What the fuck is this, bruh? This is the buzz. Feed you. With news and information. Right. Reveal her new hair after multiple how you call that thing? Multiple personality disorder, meaning demons, legion. After the legion, that's why they gotta change their hair color, because it's another person. A demon jumped up in there. Another demon, you should say. But anyway, so the point is this, right? She's all on her own. People don't come to this website looking for different people. Like when you go to BBC or CNN, you might like one anchor. You have this sodomite named Lennon. I'm not even gonna. And the other guy with white hair. Yeah, this one, the other sodomite here, and the other one is the Lennon, the sodomite. That one, I'm not even gonna look it up. But anyway, people know these names. I don't know their names. I know the Lennon because it sounds like lemon. I know he's a sodomite. I don't know his first name. I'm lucky for that. I'm proud of that. But anyway, so people go to these news outlets and hope maybe they can catch a glimpse of him or a glimpse of another person or a female. You have multiple people that people wanna for their reason to subscribe to you, but this one has only one person, and she has 17 million people come to look at her. That, you know how powerful this actually is? It's more powerful than the majority of the, let's see, more than the top three. Sorry, more than no, not more than the top three, less than the top three of the news anchors, which have hundreds of thousands of people working for them behind the scenes, all collectively put together, of all top 50 of these news brands and stuff like that. So these people, their voice is very powerful. That's why Esau, he has to do damage, just like, for example, we have like our thing, the Hebrew Israelites and stuff like that, what we do on the internet and stuff like that, right? But then Kanye Pest, he comes and he mentions the Hebrew Israelite one time, boom, all of a sudden everything skyrockets. Like, people start to listen, people start to really believe, like, yeah, we are the Jews, man. So they panicking now. They got to do the damage control. Oh, we're gonna cut ties with you. We're gonna punish you. We're gonna make it. Why? He has more followers than their so-called influencers. These are all influencers, you can call them, right? They have more power than these. Those like the Kanye West, the basketball guy too. I don't know his name. He also said that we're Israelites, but then he had to donate to Islam. Let me see. Let's see. He says he's an Israelite. What was it? What's his name? Oh yeah, the Kyrie Irving thing. The Kyrie Irving thing. Let me see. Yeah, this guy. This guy donates to Islam. And he did. Let me see. And after his so-called anti-Amalek speech, he had to go and donate to the. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, because they was against him. But let me see. NBA. Here. And it wasn't this time, because it was 2022, and the so-called the anti-Amalekism was on 22. It was in 22 also, but then he was 14 November 2022. Oh yeah, on 10 November, something like that, man. Something like that. Anyway, then later on he had to donate 60,000 to the black Muslim thing, the schools and stuff like that. He got told to. I'm gonna give you an example of a fact. Wait. Right. I'm not busy with this guy. This guy's an entertaining clown. I don't like his personality, by the way. But anyway, he has some funny topics, so I check it out. But he's always trying to be hard. I hate niggas. They're always trying to be hard for no reason. Like, why you hard, man? Why you trying to be hard? Just be normal, man. Anyway, listen to what he shows. That's the only reason I'm showing you this.
I'm a space now where I understand that doors open, and behind those doors are other doors. I'm the guy that wants to keep opening up the doors. I'm going to be with the people that are getting open.
You be willing to put a dress on. That's it. Go on.
It's that simple. You know what it is?
Yeah, and that monkey be clapping like a seal. Right.
Did you hear what he just said? There's a door.
Right, but then I want you to get this one.
This industry is not. Hear it. This industry is not what it seems to be. Listen, there's a rapper, you got 200 followers. I bet you there's rappers in here right now that can rap way better than me. You can rap way better than me. You will never be where I'm at because this industry is rigged. It's rigged. Listen, You have to sit down with Spotify. Sit down with Apple. You have to.
You have to.
Do this interview. You have to.
You have
So if you don't want to, you have to. You have to go see this person and sit down and talk to them. You have to go and do this. You have to. Yo, you gotta take the bosses. Literally, you could say, I don't feel like doing it. I don't even like that person. You have to. You're a puppet. You can't say some shit. Take that down. Take it down right now. Okay.
He said you can't say certain shit. I had to replay that a few times because he said it too fast. I want to smack the monkey out this motherfucker. He made me like, what did he just say? So I listened carefully, and he said, you can't say certain shit.
You can't say some shit. Take that down. Take it down right now. Okay. Don't say that.
So these are the things that they're doing. And I'm going to give you an example. For example, you have, how you call this guy? Wait. Spirit cooking. You have spirit cooking, right? So it says here, saw the article. It says here, this is an old article, by the way. And we just recently knew this because if it wasn't for the internet, we wouldn't have this. So the Heavenly Father caused Esau to make this internet because their own things are going to actually be used against them because the Heavenly Father is the one that created this. It was Philip Imugwali. He put the spirit on him. What was it again? Psalms? No, it wasn't Psalms. What was it again? Psalms. Oh, yeah, Psalms 9. Psalms 9 and Nas Uncut. Here. This one. You're the man. Okay, Psalms 9 and 15. The heathen are sunk down in the pit that they made. In the net which they hid is their own foot taken. This is also going to cause them to be smoked by their own nuclear missiles in the World War III because they created it in order to kill themselves. That's going to happen. But they want to chip people too. They want to enslave people too. Guess what? They're going to be enslaved. Yahweh is known by the judgments which he executed. The wicked is snared in the work of his own hands. Resounding music, let it be so. Haggai on this. If I'm correct, it's basically resounding music. Basically music to my ears. Then you have 10. Psalms 10 and 1. 2. The wicked is in his pride, doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. Now what's devices? Their plans. A plan, method, or trick with a particular aim. And they aim to steer you into certain things, like listening to that gangster music. But when you put a video of just violence that Esau does, not even violence, one of the things that Esau does, he calls it violence and harassing. Meanwhile, you got videos on YouTube branding guns, talking about killing other jigs. But that's allowed. But don't worry, this is their platform, so we just let them do what they do. And once that time comes, exterminate you. But after 1,000 years only, because we really want to get to you. Because when you die, you don't get to suffer. We're going to keep you alive as long as possible. You ain't dying on my plantation. If you do, I'll wake you back up. Okay? So, prepare for that. Right. So, let me put the one from Nas here. No, I think it's Genius. Wait a minute. Right, like I said, without the internet, we wouldn't know about these type of things. For example, you have this here, which is this female. So he's talking about spirit cooking. So saliva of your lover mixed with morning dew collected from eucalyptus leaves. This is a fucking witchcraft shit. And this is blood, by the way. Cut with the knife deeply into your middle finger of your left hand. Eat the pain. Morning urine sprinkled over the nightmare dreams. So you mix that. Spirit cooking. Mix fresh breast milk with fresh sperm milk. Goddamn. Drink on earthquake nights. Spin around until you lose consciousness. Try to eat all the questions of the day. Whatever, man. A drop of the same mixed with a drop of water. It says shame. Yeah, shame. Yeah, you are gonna be in shame. That's why they have shaming rituals. So you need to eat that, just like how you eat knowledge and stuff like that. You know, right? But this is not no freaking eating mentally. This is physical. Take in what take? I don't know what it says right here. Take in a small amount before crying, right? Because you're gonna be crying, and this is produced. So in 1990, she created it, right? The spirit cooking thing. It's going into Satanism, but around 2016, this article is written in let me see, 2020, but she was doing these type of things, from a lot of times ago. But the point is that let me see here. It was in 99. Okay, cool. Check. She's talking about you need to drink sperm and stuff like that. So now we know what he was saying in this song. When did it come out? Nas song. You're the Man release date. Whatever. 2001. Okay, cool. 2001. So it says here. He said, let me see. So he's doing some devil shit over here, going to graveyards, whatever. Yeah, you had to swallow that dirt. Which is when you go to the grave and you touch the grave, you're unclean. So he did some unclean shit here. In need for love. For love who? For love of the world. He said, at church on my hand was a preacher's blood. So basically, he's going against the things of the Bible, because that's what it represents. Because, yeah, if you do the things of Satanism, you are automatically one of the killers of the prophet, because you're doing it for the love of money. The love of... See, the money is not evil. See, the root... Let me read it. The love for money is the root of all evil. Money isn't evil because it's an inanimate object. It doesn't move. It doesn't breathe. It's not real. Well, sorry. It is not alive. You are. 1 Timothy 6:10. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. Okay, many sorrows. Okay, cool. And pump, it says, I vomit, blood, whatever. So it says here, and pump lead at you devils trying to take my freedom. So now he's saying, just like how Tupac said, it's like he was trying to kill the Illuminati, but they're more powerful than you. They have a gang. They're organized. They're well structured. You have a bunch of thug niggas that will run at the sight of police. I ain't scared of no nigga. 10 toes down, nigga. Oh shit, where is 12 nigga? I ain't going to jail, nigga. I ain't going to jail, nigga. Bitch ass nigga, but you tough guy though. But anyway, whole ass nigga. As soon as the police come around, I'm nervous. Why? Because you did some shit. Right. So, yes, but anyway. So, but he's telling you, like, he's talking about these Edomites, these devil worshippers. They're trying to take his freedom. Trying to take his freedom as in controlling his thoughts. That's why they control these artists, these celebrities. They take your freedom, man. You sign here, you done. You get to do, you're my bitch now. You know what I'm saying? So it drove me crazy the day I drank my own urine. Now we already know that he did that. But now you can see, like, oh shit, they made him do these things. Collected morning urine sprinkled over my nightmare dreams. Ooh, it looks silly. Like, what? Sprinkled? You can't sprinkle over your nightmare dream. What did that? Well, he wants to. It's his dream to make it in America, right? So, drink some piss. Would you drink some piss over here? The day I drank my own urine, my own semen. Isn't that what they tell you right here to do? Fresh breast milk with fresh sperm milk. Your semen. Whether it be somebody else's semen or your own. With a 9 to my brain. So he got threatened. But wait a sec. Give me time to explain. Explain what? You just drank your own fucking sperm and your own urine. You don't have to explain anything. But let me read on. Give me time to explain. Explain what? Women in fast cars. Oh, you did it for the money and the bitches. That's why you drank your own shit, basically. Might have drunk feces too. I don't know. But that's why you drunk your own body fluids. And diamond rings can poison a rap star. Only a sucker. Because a person that knows, like, oh, you want to get them diamond rings? You want to get the bitches? You want to get the fast car? You want to get that money? Start doing this. And I'm going to take your freedom, too. What you going to do? Fight me? Yeah, whatever. I put a 9 to your head and make a police officer do it, too. Talking about, I'm going to go to the cops. Oh, do you want to be labeled a snitch? Wait a minute. Yeah, do you want to be labeled a snitch? Or I'm going to just show you that you can't do anything because I got the police in my pocket. What you going to do about that? You ain't going to do shit. So, for the diamond rings, basically the power and the money and stuff like that can be poisoned to a sucker. It's not just the rap star with sellers. So, artists, like, actors, and other people, other types of people, dancers, was suicidal. Yeah, I can imagine you being suicidal, being forced to drink your own semen and piss, and with a 9 to your head, and people trying to take your freedom. You can't do things that you want to do. I remember this was this guy. I like that. Houston. So Houston, yeah, I don't know these people's name, bro. I'm telling you. Houston rapper lost eye. Right. Houston made headlines 2005 when he attempted suicide. Oh, wow. Oh, suicide. Why? Why? In a London hotel room and later gouged his eye out with a fork. Fuck you. Right, I found him. Now I don't know if this is the interview, but he's gonna say some stuff, but I found it. Now this is the rapper that was called Houston. He was calling himself Houston. I think it's Houston Summers, but he gouged his eye out because he had to do a sacrifice. He said, man, this he used to look like this when he was young, and then later on he looked like this. He gouged his eye out. Well, he's going to talk about it a little bit.
Eye injury, man. Talk to us and walk with us. Take us through exactly what happened. Everybody want to know this. We're going to hear from your mouth. That's what we want to know, brother.
I'm from the hood, so where I come from, it's a whole nother element. Where I come from, different from the Hollywood scene, which is why I stay in the background of the scenes, because it's too many Fruit Loops in the Hollywood scene. So
Fruit Loops. You know what we used to call fruity people back in the days, right? It's a bundle of sticks. If you don't know what a bundle of sticks is, basically it's something that you set on fire. Like in Sodom and Gomorrah, you had something set them on fire. That's what it means. A bundle of sticks. Toss the bundle of sticks in the fire so that we can keep warm off of their burning body.
So I stay in the background. When it comes to, taking you someplace and making you do something, sugarcoat.
Taking you someplace and making you do something and sugarcoat. What the fuck?
I say no to it.
They said
I say no to it. They want to sugarcoat you. Back in the days they used to say, he got a lot of sugar in his tank. A casual way to suggest a straight man might be sodomite in the closet or bisexual. Get the sugar in his tank mug. Get a lot of sugar in your tank. Here. Male acting feminine. Usually a reference to sodomites. A bundle of sticks. That's what he was saying. That's what they wanted to do with him. And they wanted to do it.
you stabbed it out yourself, and all these things that, you know what I'm saying, that there was drugs involved. Clear the record for everybody out there.
Basically, the record's clear, you know what I mean? I got an eye injury, you know what I'm saying, dealing with certain thugs.
Dealing with certain thugs.
Dealing with certain gangsters.
Dealing with certain gangsters.
Dealing with certain mafia.
Dealing with certain mafia.
I had to get out that industry.
I had to get out that industry. So let me play it again without me interrupting. Sorry about that.
I mean, I got an eye injury, you know what I'm saying, dealing with certain thugs, dealing with certain gangsters, dealing with certain mafia. I had to get out that industry, man, for a second and take a breather. Because everything was clobbering down on me. Everything was going a little bit too hard on me. You know, I was blowing up. I went gold with that single with Nate Dogg and Chingy. The way they was marking me, I wanted to come out with my real record. That record was written for me. I didn't come out with that record. The clothes I was wearing wasn't really me.
The clothes that I was wearing wasn't really me. Doesn't that ring a bell? Because if you watch the documentary series of Wu-Tang, they did the same thing to RZA. Here was his first song. RZA, his first song. Oh, I love you, Rakim. Some sissy ass love shit because they want to make you a girl. They want to make you a girl. Making punk ass love songs and stuff like that. They don't want you to be influencing these young men to be men. They want you to influence them to be catering all their love to these prostitutes, basically. Yeah. I love you, Rakim. Only females in the background and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? All this dressed also in a clown suit. Where's the penguin clown suit? Here. They got him in this shit, surrounded by a bunch of females. And you know what the scripture says. Sirach 42 and 12. Ecclesiastes 42 and 12, aka Sirach. Behold not everybody's beauty. Don't like, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody, don't. A man's beauty, don't be beholding her like, wow, you know what I'm saying? I'll be looking at you and stuff. Like, don't do that. And also, some people, even if she's single, don't really be looking at her like that. And a lot of people are not beautiful, my man. You don't know what you're looking at, man. Why don't you make a child with her and see if you open the gates of hell through her legs? You open the gates of hell. And I'm not talking about Bill Gates. And sit not in the midst of women. Don't do that, man. Why you there? Yo, get your ass from around there, man. Sit in the midst of men so that you can learn something. Not no dumbass niggas talking about, hey man, she ain't got that bitch here, nigga. She ain't selling dope on the channel. Shut up. I don't want to hear that garbage. I want to hear that shit. Or sit with them talking about cars and bitches. That's most of the time they're talking about shit like that. I don't hang around you, man. Get away from me. Now it does say that because I saw it real quick. We gonna have 7 women shall take hold of 1 man, and you're not gonna be hanging around them. They're gonna be your wives. That's something else, okay? Hanging around bitches is something else than hanging around your own wives. And you're not gonna be hanging around them anyway, so that's because they're gonna be talking, gossiping. That's what girls do. But you need to teach them, don't do that shit. It's gonna cause trouble. Don't be stupid. Anyway, they made him do this. Then he got angry, and then they made this record. That's when bring the motherfucking ruckus. Right. This one. No. I think it was. Where is it? No. It was another one. First video clip, black and white. It was black. Yeah, this one. Oh yeah, it was Protect Your Neck. Sorry. So when the Protect Your Neck came out, that was them. So don't think that he's talking chitter chatter bullshit. He's not talking crap. He's talking reality, and you can see that all over the place. I don't need no Wu-Tang to show you this, but it just jumped in my head because he did the same thing. They're trying to make him come out smooth for the ladies, trying to make him a ladies man and just an effeminate man, you know. That's why all these singers, they're always kind of girly. Nate Dogg wasn't no bitch. I'll tell you that. Nate Dogg was the dope. He was the real one, man. Say, but then yeah, that's a whole nother story. But the point is that they also took shots at the record labels here. I think it was the Genius. He was talking about the record labels, like basically fuck them. And also in the Genius, the Jizza, his record also was dissing. I ain't no Tommy Boy. Tommy Boy could basically suck my ass or something like that. Fuck all these record labels and stuff like that. That was Jizza was talking about that because they know, but they're not gonna tell you. That's the evil part of them. They're just gonna watch you. Let's say you have a park over there and there's a lot of snakes over there, right? But you're walking with your bare feet. You're just walking over there toward that direction. And he's standing there and he sees you walking toward the direction where the black mamba snakes is. He's not saying anything. He's not warning you because he don't give a fuck. See, y'all rather say we open our mouth like, hey, don't go there. Bark. We're like them barking dogs. We bark at you, man. We warn you like, yo, don't go over there. There's wolves over there, man. You know, the hireling. He's a hireling. These people are hirelings, man. They're not gonna tell you. But then again, they did tell you in the song. But the funny thing is, this is just one song. Why don't you do an interview? Can't do that. Why? Can't talk about that. You can't. You cannot say that. Take that down. You can't say certain shit. This guy Takashi told you, right? Anyway.
You know what I mean? I'm more of a harder nigga, as you can see. You know what I mean? They put that Michael Jackson jacket on me, you know, made me wear that jacket and shit.
They put that Michael Jackson jacket on me and made me wear that shit. You have to do it. I don't want to. You have to. Oh yeah? Well, you know what? What's gonna happen if I don't do it? Well, you get a 9 to your head, motherfucker. How about that? You gonna turn into suicidal. How about that? Eh? Smoking so much lean. I saw a dead bird fly. Okay, whatever. But yeah, going back to over here.
So I had to rip myself away before motherfuckers get the wrong impression about me. So what's up with...
And they did get the wrong impression about you. They thought you was soft. But yeah, you wasn't. But still, hey, you went up in there. You didn't say no because you couldn't. they would do some shit to you.
This new movement, man, you got this.
But anyway, to make a long story short, he gouged out his eye because that was the way that he felt at ease in his soul. So he did a self-sacrifice, man. He took his eye just to basically put his soul to rest because his soul was unruly. And then he was asking, what should I do? And then he heard a voice that said, gouge out your eye. And then he did it. And then he said, after I did that, I felt the calm in my soul. And then, you know, I got out the industry because, you know, he had this injury. And basically, you know, he sold his soul, but he gave his eye. What he gave his eye. If thy right, let me see, if thy he took this literally. It says here, Matthew 5:29, if thy right eye offend thee, pluck it out and cast it from thee. Now, this doesn't mean that you should do it literally. It's the same thing with verse 3. And if thy right hand offend thee, cut it off. How can your hand offend you? No, meaning your mind, the things that you do, the things that you see, the things that you want to have, the things that you want to touch. Let's say you really desire to be rich and want to have things and stuff like that. Cut that mindset off and cast it from you, right? But he took it literally. You could take it literally too, but that's when you do some sacrificial shit, you know? He signed a contract, that's some witchcraft shit, man. You might not believe it, but John Todd, he was talking about everybody that signs a record deal. Look at Gilly the Kid. I just showed you a video. Gilly the Kid, he lost his son after he signed what was it, $100 million or $50 million deal, and he was crying when he signed that deal. Everybody knows about these sacrifices, man. You know, Jennifer Hudson, her whole family, when she signed that deal, that guy Bruno, the singer, he's a Latino actually. His father is, and his mother is a Filipino. This Bruno guy, this Bruno singer. What the fuck was this, bro? What? Oh, I don't think that's him. That's a movie. Okay, weird. Okay. Bruno Mars, yeah, forgot his last name. As you can see, he had the afro, but his mother is Filipino something, and his father is Latino, Native American. His name is Hernandez. So he's an Israelite. And he makes some good music too, but I'm not into that love punk ass. I heard a few songs that was actually, I like him. Sade, he has a few good songs because I like the old school. He come with the old school. I see him with some old school stuff. I'm not listening to his music, but I heard it. Like stupid shit like catching a grenade. I'm like, yo, who fucking catching a grenade for you? That's some dumb shit, man. I don't know, man. These guys are falling for these women heads over heels. That's why the sons of God fell for the women too. They fell. Bop, 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 bop. Fell down the stairs. Flight of stairs. Break your skull. They falling for these women. I'm not falling for no bitches, bro. It says he Peter Gene Hernandez. I like you. Lord willing, I'm not falling for you, man. That goes directly to the book of Genesis where the sons of God fell for the daughters of men. I'm not falling for no female, bro. The Lord willing. He that pleaseth the Lord, he keepeth her far away from her. Let me see. What is it again? He that pleased the Lord. What was it again? How did it go again? Please the Lord. No. This is about the philosophies. This is another one. Yeah, I think this is it. The book of Ecclesiastes 7 and 6, it says, I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, a lot of trickery, and her hands as bands and trying to tie you up. Whoso pleaseth the heavenly Father shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. You get what you deserve. You got an evil chick finna rob you for all your money. You deserve. You picked her because of her looks. You didn't pick her because of her mind. It's very easy to pick a chick for her look. That's why the Lord said, don't be looking at these people and just behold them like, behold, this is my wife. No, nigga, that's somebody else's wife that you have temporarily right about now. That's not your wife, man. She's like a doorknob. Everybody gets a turn. That's not your wife. That's the girl you with, or the girl that's with you right now. Let's say that. No. That's the girl you with. Actually, she isn't with you. You're with her. That's horrible. She's supposed to be with you, not you with her. I'm dating her. No. She's dating me, motherfucker. That's how it's supposed to be. Anyway, enough of that. But yeah. So you heard it from him. I'm gonna put the links in the description box so you can check it out for yourself. And then this one also. And they do things to people. And let me go back to over. So they're gonna get caught in their own imaginations. For the wicked, Psalms 10:3. For the wicked boasted of his heart's desire, and blessed the covetous. The people that are covetous want everything from somebody else. Those are the ones that they bless, whom the Lord abhorred. He hates people like that. But going back to the basically this. So and Matthew 5:29, and if thy right eye offend thee, pluck it out and cast it from thee. For it is profitable for thee that one of thy members should perish, and not thy whole body should be cast into hell, the destruction, grave. And if thy right hand offend thee, cast it out. Basically, it's going into that too, but it's also, for example, let me read on. And cast it from thee, for it is profitable for thee that one of thy members should perish, and not that thy whole body should be cast in hell. But he took this one literally, and what I think that he did spiritually, I think in the physical form, I think spiritually that he did in the physical form is he gave a self-sacrifice. He wanted to get out that contract, but he didn't know how. So what he did was he sacrificed his literally physical eye, and then he said his peace, his soul was at peace. I don't know if he says it in this interview, but I had another interview. I can't find it. That's why I don't have it. It was an old interview too, and I saw it and I was like, damn, he did that. He was in the hotel and he said something told him gouge out your eye, and then basically, he said I felt a calm as never before. Like I felt a calm in my soul. I think it was here. I don't know, man. He had two eyes here, so I don't think it's here. He told it when he had one eye. So I'm not sure which video it is. So I'm gonna leave it at that. And there's another scripture that says in left hand. Matthew 6 and Matthew 6 and 3. So it says here, but when thou doest alms, let not thy left hand know what thy right hand doeth. How is that possible? Your left hand doesn't think, your right hand doesn't think, you think. So what does this mean? People that you put on your right hand are the people that you love and trust. So you keep them on the right hand. People that you know on the left hand are not necessarily people that you hate. You might like them, but they're not really close to you. They're just people, acquaintances. They're just people that are in the world or at your job. So you don't let these type of people know what you're doing with the scriptures. For example, you don't go to your boss and tell him like, hey man, you a devil. We're going to enslave all of y'all. We're going to do this, devil. You did this to man. You don't do that. You don't let the people on your left hand, like for example, the employer, your so-called boss, you don't let him, because he's on your left hand, you don't let him know what you're doing on a Saturday when you out there teaching on the street. You don't let them know. You don't go to, parties or whatever. I don't go to parties, but I'm giving you an example. You don't go to birthdays. I don't go to birthday, but I'm giving you an example. You don't go there and then you start preaching about, this thing is actually a Babylonian thing, is actually wicked, it's satanic. You don't go to no Christmas family gathering and then start talking about, this is of the devil. Because it says in the Bible that you're not supposed to have a Christmas tree in your house. You don't do that. You shouldn't. If you want to, be... hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, for example. That's another one. For example, we know that Psalm 64 to hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked. Now, this is talking about the elites. They call themselves the Illuminatis. These are the secret counsel of the wicked. From the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword, which is their loss, and bend their bows to shoot arrows, even bitter words. One of their bitter words is four times a lifetime. Here, all sides. For example, these are bitter words because 41%. The point is, what they want to do. This is a lie, by the way. 41%. This is bullshit. But they're pushing these type of laws, right? They're putting it on the table to get people to know that they're talking about it, and to gradually get you in there. Just like how they gradually got you to be for cutting your son's genitals off and cutting your daughter's breasts off. And people are doing it. People are, I don't want to be a child abuser, and it's child abuse if you don't chop your things off, because they're gonna be sorrow and they're gonna be hurt, and they're gonna go through life and without being what they feel that they are, stuff like that. Bullshit. They got you. But support lifetime limit of 4 flights per person to do what? To combat climate change. Bullshit. And the survey is bullshit. Ain't no way 41% of the French people are going to support that bullshit. They're lying to you. Okay, they're always lying to you. When they do polls on the news or something like that, they never asked you. They never came to your neighborhood. Never. I have never been asked for a poll. But they say people in my region, in my area, they say like, yeah, 45% is down with this, and it says yes, and whatever. Another amount of percentage says no, and a smaller amount of percentage of the people where I live in the neighborhood say they're undecided. These people never ask me. I ask everybody in the gallery where I live at, everybody. I asked all floors. I asked them like, hey, did they come here and ask you things? They said, no. What are you talking about? And then I showed them the article. Like, look, they even know like these people are lying, but that's what they do. These polls are bullshit, man. They don't. They have the money, they have the manpower, but to a certain degree, actually, they don't have the manpower nor the feeling of going and asking. Literally, let's say you live in a neighborhood with 100,000 people. Literally, just for example, a round number. They're not gonna go and ask literally every 100,000 individual person that lives in your place, the place where you are. They're not gonna do that. They're gonna actually ask like maybe 1,000 people, not even that, a few hundreds. Let's just say 1,000, okay, from the 100,000.